All right, so this is starting on the far south side of the property. We're going to go along, like I said, and weed whack and knock back everything 3-4 feet. So all along here, obviously being careful of vehicles and things, just knocking, clearing everything back. We would obviously mow these areas around here, and then once a month do that as well. All in here, we're gonna recommend to weed whack it all, and then we would blow it, make it look good, and then heavy herbicide spray, knock everything back to the tree line where the horsetail is. All this would get knocked down and weed whacked and raked up, including the blackberries. All this would be cleaned up. So all along here, probably go in between here just to knock it all down and then spray it one time through. Lots of spraying though needed in between here. We would have to weed whack it all down and then spray it really heavy. But all these blackberries and all that, we would just knock it all, make it look a lot better. Same with along this fence line, just knock everything back. If they did any spraying, there's a little bit of dead stuff in the fronts here. But as you can see, there's a lot of greenery along here. So we would just take the weed whacker first of all and get it all knocked down and then spray it really heavy after blowing it. Obviously the mowing would happen right there. Clean up in the front. This is the area I was talking about. We would weed whack all this down and then heavy spray all of this that hasn't been sprayed. Same with over there, but then over here we would clean it all back, clear it all to the fence line, clean up all this, and then along the back edge here, I'm just gonna recommend we knock it all the way back. We rake it up and haul this away, this area. So just clear it all the way back as far as we can go. Blackberries, grasses, we just go back and then rake it up. Looks like there might be some kind of water in there, ditch. So we'll just take it back to the ditch. Clean up there, clean up here. Again, all this would get sprayed and you're wanting monthly. For the mowing, I probably would recommend every 2 weeks just to keep it weed whacked and mowed during the growing season. If you want it to not get like this again, use a metalhead and weed whacker. We're gonna take these blackberries back a little bit. Using a weed whacker, we would clean up around in here, rake it all up, rake it up, weed whack all through here, kind of clean it up, go along the edge and perimeter there. Looks like the mower would go through here, kind of just clean this up, rake it up, weed whack it all through here just to make it look nice, and clean up some of the grasses there. And we go through here and weed whack safely. And then this needs to get raked out. We probably would mow it a couple times, honestly, to get it down to a good size, and then clear out, weed whack all this back more. Clear out in here, weed whack in here, and rake it up. So, and then all the way back there. That's what I'm recommending.